Hello everybody, Schaly here, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Here we are on the Shadow Broker's lair. Wow. What's up? We're gonna talk to Liara first.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over.
Ooh, resources. Where?
He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here.
Creepy.
Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking, because we're not always honest.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets.
Oh wow, he knew
There's
that?
even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Interesting.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
Fair enough.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Sure.
Sounds good. Next time I come down, it's a date.
I'm looking forward to it.
But not that kind of date. Platonic date between friends. Completely. What is this research terminal? Oh, it's that research terminal. But no, totally platonic. That's what we are. For sure. Nope, no. No datey thingies going on here. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the terminus systems in preparation for a raid on the outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Yes. Fund it. Bureaucracy in action. This Sutra Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Yes. What else can I do? A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth-manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal doesn't pass. Okay. I'll do it. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Vero. Tip off the planet authorities the facility in exchange for half the credits seized during the raid. Sure. I don't need the credits, but I'll help. Dossiers! Oh, look at that. There's information on everybody here. Very cool. I'm gonna read this. Miranda, Cerberus officer, efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance. Possible recruitment candidate after elusive man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. Yeah. You know, after we do that. Professor previously attached to Solarian Special Tasks Group. Impressive credentials. Modifications to genophage reestablished 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard. Obvious atonement attempt. Jacob, ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training. Despite solid service history clearly placed on Shepard's team, primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. What personality? Nah, seriously, Jacob, you're cool. I'm not making fun of you. Check. Abnormal biotic powers. Achieved combat footage compares favorably with Praja. Why can't I say this? Praja's facility expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Zaid. Zaid! Yay! I love him. Blue Sun's founder lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Legion. Geth's presence confirms suspected Geth heretic/orthodox split and vulnerability of Geth platforms to reprogramming. Forward the results of Cerberus Operation Overlord directly to Shadow Broker once contact with our agent has been reestablished. Garrus. Former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical and team-building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. I'm better than you. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. He's not gonna be awesome. Well, he's still awesome. Anyway, Samara, the Asari Justicar. Rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and missions and outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardak Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space, and we totally killed it. Talizor of us Normandy, mechanic and engineer, typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. Kasumi, skilled break-and-enter specialist, sentimental, impulsive risk-taker. Investigate lover's death in connection to Alliance scandal. She totally is sentimental, I love it. Thane, Drell assassin. Achieved top ranks in Hanner training programs, responsible for 1-hour massacre on Omega. Advanced Keppel syndrome makes neutralization a low priority. Grunt, Okir's fat-bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but League knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Tasks Group. Here's some information on all these other things. Just really random stuff, but I'm going to read it anyway just because I feel like for those who haven't experienced Shadow Broker, they may want some inside information into stuff that's available for it. So, Rogue Agency for Advancement of Humanity founded in 2157. Active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones. Classified as a terrorist threat by both Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference and recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed. 1 year post-resurrection. CSEC Captain Bailey. Survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel, prefers dealing with Sakura Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Arya, de facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience, aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skills. Aw, sweet Captain Anderson! A rejected Spectre candidate. Close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. Admiral Hackett, commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet. Worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operation... blah, blah, blah. English. Schaly, you can speak it. You've been speaking it. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Ooh, they're gonna have a Shadow Broker operative be his aide? Why is the Shadow Broker? No, I want to read it. Take that. I'll read all your shit. Oh my gosh, wow. Extranet message, image results for Shepard, Saren, Spectre. Extranet message, news summary for Edfell Ashland Energy. After Dark Fashion subscription. Subscription cancelled, Biotech Research Quarterly. Vidbook purchase, men are from Omega, women are from Ilium. Her extranet activity. There is definitely a lot of information, but it's kind of interesting and I really do like it, so there's quite a bit of stuff here. So I'm curious what some of this stuff says about Zeed, so I have an audio transcript. So this hotshot Turian moves in the door and ignores my hand signal and gets hit straight through the visor. Oh my. It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? The Turian? Nah, sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right, it all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they'd lose some credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminus system. So I'm beginning to realize. What did you do? Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The Blood Pack always did like them incredibly... incredibly goddamn stupid. A personal note written by Masani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among terminus system mercs. This could be it. If the elusive men's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Got to narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium? Only if Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians and the Verge, so not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for a man to disappear, whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein? Decent weather. Good food. Mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime? Best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Oh, Zeed. This is kind of fun. Like, I wanna read all of this stuff for you, but I do know it's gonna take a while. If anybody wants any specifics, yeah. I'm pretty sure they have this stuff all written. Oh, I gotta get comfortable. Have this stuff written other places, although I am kind of going to check Thane's just because I'm really curious. Preferred assassination methods. Human, rear approach, check shoulder to prevent turning, hands to chin, and base of skull neck snap. Alternate, check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm neck snap. Sorry. Front approach, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control to lock to neutralize biotics, advanced hip throw, grip chin, and scalp neck snap. Alternative, warp field unbiotic barrier, step past, kick to back a leg collapse, knee step in with knee to spine, grip chin and scalp, neck slap. Does he neck snap everything? Side approach, low to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian's leg stiffens in pain response. Finger stab under jaw, if unarmored, or eye. Grab head fringe neck snap. Alternate, front approach, paired punches to vulnerable plates just below eyes. Drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning neck snap. Wow. Krogan, Top approach, double strike to eye ridge, slide down between blinded targets, rising arms, precision nerve strike to throat, secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage, quad kick to bend target, grip each side of skull, running leap, spinning neck snap. Alternate, bomb. Bomb, that's good. Medical report by Dr. Chakras. Lung capacity 42%. Left side lung shows large lesions. Right lung has nodular lesions only. Antibiotic treatment now resistant to cipoxidin, melanorin, and albucerin? Albursin. It's Bursin. Blah blah. Medical stuff. Metastatic progress. Stomach, liver minor, heart negligible at this time. Treatment options. Viable transplant candidate but refused to be added to list. Synthetic lung generation currently impossible for Drell. Therapy and care. At this time, Mr. Krios should continue getting regular cardiovascular exercise in order to stimulate lung movement and prevent or delay stiffness that is caused by lack of oxygen transport. While physical stimulation may also be beneficial in keeping tissue flexible, any injury at this point will dramatically impact Mr. Krios' body and cause rapid degeneration. It is unclear how much longer Thane will be able to serve in direct action. Thane should continue to wear loose clothing that leaves his chest uncovered to prevent moisture buildup that could worsen the problem. The Drell eidetic memory is often beneficial in allowing Drell to escape unpleasant scenes by losing themselves in happier times. In this case, however, Mr. Krios should try to restrict the time spent reminiscing, as prolonged sedentary activity may increase the rate of lung degradation. This suggests that what is best for Mr. Krios is to continue to remain active and engage with other team members in order to stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. Aww! Good for him, because I don't want him to die. That would be bad. That's a bad training. We don't need that. And we have no new shipments.
Shepard, I'm glad you came.
Me too, but I kind of have to leave. I'm sorry. I have to go back to the Normandy. Repairs to the control room are underway, Shadow Broker. I am not the Shadow Broker, but I do have to feed my fish. I'm sorry, you guys probably didn't want to hear me talk like the entire time. Blah, 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 nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. Anyway, so, little story. Not much of a story, but a little story. I had... Don't even talk to me, Kelly. Don't even. I had, it was, okay, by the day this will be going up, it would have been 2 days ago, but yesterday for me right now, I was having a pretty lousy day. I was teetering on, because of daily events that I will not get into over video, just because of the parties involved, I was having issues just and being really frustrated and really I'm irritable, cranky, upset, angry, that kind of thing.
No messages for you,
Kelly,
Commander.
Story. So I went to, we're gonna see what else we have to do here, but I went to the store and I was kind of teetering. I went to the store, and when I was going into the store, before I went into the store, I saw a little boy. He couldn't have been more than 13, I don't think. And he was being harassed by 3 other boys, probably the same age, maybe from his class. I'm not really sure. I can't make that assumption. I am normally a very, very passive person. Because I don't like to cause trouble, because I don't like to be in the middle of problems. I'm typically the kind of person who stays quiet to themselves, etc., etc., etc. So, I guess we can do these planet things. So, basically, I approached the kids and I went off because I was so emotionally unstable from the day that I just went off. I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. What are you kids doing? Blah, blah, blah. I yelled. I freaking approached them. Not something I normally do. I'm a very meek, very passive individual. So, you know, I kind of surprised myself.
Probe
it was
away.
a really, really rough day trying to get people to do things for me that needed doing.
Launching
Trying
probe.
trying to just, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, I just went off. And fortunately, that is something I can take back from that day. As, yeah, despite the fact that the day wasn't the best day ever, I don't know what easy, element 0? Probably. I was still able to do something good and constructive with my anger, as it were, I guess you could say. Yeah, let's go this time. So yeah, that's my story. It's not a very interesting Why did I go back? Also, I'm trying to figure out where this... It's only 42%. I like all the percents. I don't care what's on these planets. I'm just exploring them for the sake of exploring them, because I don't like there being 57% on this galaxy. Or 71% on this galaxy. I don't much care for that. Oh. Planet! So I'm just gonna explore these planets. Like a dumb. No reason. Just want to. There is a sun! Oh, why did I back out? I'm a dumb. This is kind of, I guess you could say just a dicking around mission. If you guys don't care about any of the nonsense, you know, it's just gonna be a tiny little episode, and then we'll get right into, the Rebel DLC, so. I just wanna click on the planets. Fly into the sun like a boss, 'cause I'm Shepard. And Shepard is cool. So I hope everyone is doing well. What else can I talk about while I'm doing this nonsense? Yes, that's right. Okay. I am currently...
Only half our fuel remains.
Shut up. I am currently, as I will say in this episode, a part of a collaborative streaming group called Pass the Controller Please. We're a charity organization, essentially, that streams currently for Child's Play, the charity Child's Play. And why did I leave? And we just stream video games. It's myself, What a Geek, Mega Pie Man PhD, and Madra567, or as most people know him as Madrybread. So the four of us will just be streaming games every Friday for 2 hours, typically from 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, just to raise money for charities. We're currently raising money for Child's Play, as I've said. And it should be fun. We will be streaming the day this video goes up. I will be a little bit late to that stream, unfortunately. I do have a doctor's appointment I have to get to, which is unfortunate, but that's that. Tis what tis. Oh my god, this nebula is only 71%. Better go make it 100. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're streaming Left 4 Dead 2 today, which I've never actually played. Left 4 Dead 2. I don't even think I've played the first one. I know that's disappointing, but it should be fun. It was gifted to me, and I'm gonna enjoy it. My recent...
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Shush. In terms of video games, my recent crack, as I like to call it, my recent guilty pleasure addiction is currently APB Reloaded. Now this, for people that don't know what that is, it's a free-to-play MMO-based game on Steam. Now, it's kind of like a It's kind of like an MMO Grand Theft Auto. There's like criminals and enforcers, and you know, you can be either or. But yeah, it's actually pretty fun, and I'm kind of really addicted to it. Which might not be a good thing, but it's free, so I guess if I'm gonna get addicted to any game, it might as well be a free game. So that's kind of cool. I'm a little bit more chatty today than I usually am. Surprise, surprise. But, oh, that was only 83! Damn it all to hell. No! Be more than 83. Ah. Oh, wow. Is it this one? No, that's the one I checked. And I've already checked the... Oh. Apparently I didn't. Stupid grandma. Apparently I didn't. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video off here. I know it's not much, but we're getting into, I believe, Arrival now, which will be the final part to this LP. Or parts, I should say. It is plural. Anyway, I hope everybody has enjoyed watching. I will be jumping right into Arrival, actually, since I feel like playing a bit more. And I haven't really done anything other than wander around like an idiot. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time with the Arrival DLC.